How's it going, everybody? Goldhat here and welcome back to the channel. This is going to be entry 33 of my Assassin's Creed Valhalla walkthrough guide, and in this entry we are going to be closing out Eurvicscire. So picking up where we left off, we have started war in the north and honor has two edges. We're going to go ahead and start our next two missions. One is going to be with Mora and the other one is the Sun of Jorvik, which we are going to start Mora first. So let's go ahead and get our location point. So our clue here is to find her, and she is going to be north. So I'm going to go ahead and show you that location now, and we are ready to get some evidence.
Moira's not here. This letter came from Wiki. She must have gone there.
Now we need to travel to a town called Wiki. It is going to be a small area right here on our map. We're going to go ahead and fast travel real quick there, cut out all that traveling so we don't have to watch that. But once we get there, we are going to find a little house over to the left. I'm going to give you a bird's eye view now. Once we pull up to that house, we are going to have to sneak in through the roof. I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do that now.
Come on out of there, you heathen lover!
Away from my house, you ruffians!
Who's a shit? You can't hide forever!
Oh, goodness!
Moira, we must go before they burn your cottage to cinders.
I can't go out there. They'll steal me away and burn me at the stake.
All right, I see two ways out of this, but neither is without risk.
Do what you must, only hurry. I leave myself.
So we have a couple choices here how we want to play this out. If you go outside and talk to them, if you have level 3 charisma, you will do just fine, or you will have to do a quick fist fight that is not too hard. But we're just going to take the easier route here, and she can just play dead. We're going to pick her up and run out of here with her.
Time to be convincing.
Are they gone? Thank the light.
We'll be safe here.
Thank you, Eivor. 1,000 times I thank you.
And if I ask you to drink your own brew?
I would, gladly. And often do from time to time, to ensure it's not overly bitter before serving to Hafton.
When you said there's no cure for what ails Hafton, you mean he's touched in the head?
I fear so. The same malady bedeviled my mother. The body breaks down and the mind falls apart over time. It's a terrible thing.
I need your help, Moira. The brews you mixed for Hafton, what goes into them?
Oh, quite a diverse mixture. Let me see. Lavender, rosemary, meadowsweet, yarrow, soothing herbs, nothing uncommon.
I should return to Hafton. He said he would be at the Temple of Flora.
Tread lightly this topic with him, if you would tread it at all.
Next up, we need to find and report to Hafton. He is going to be at the terminal right here. We're going to go ahead and fast travel real quick. There is a equipment chest here, and I am going to be covering that first. It is under the water, so let's go ahead and knock that out. There is going to be a lot of underwater swimming here, and you want to make sure you start off good so you have enough breath to make it to the other side. So just be aware of that. You kind of want to start right here so you can make it all the way through without dying, but I just wanted you to be aware of this.
I need your eyes, my friend.
Who's out there?
Hafton, good to find you here.
The raven feeder returns. Now keep quiet. I'm hunting a band of traitors lurking about this swamp.
Who told you there were traitors here?
My scout. He asked me to join him here, but he is nowhere to be found. Have a look around. Tell me if you see something.
Eivor, search the perches and lookouts here. We could be spying from above. Olav? Speak to us! Where are you?
So the scout that we need to grab is going to be right here. Just a FYI, to the
He's
left here
clinging to
is going to be an
life.
opal,
I should
which we
carry
will
him
be
down.
picking up as well.
Olav!
I found your scout, but his wounds are grave.
Olaf. Poor Olaf. He will be buried with honors. I will see to that. Walk the bridge, old friend. I will see you on the other side. Beanton may track his attackers. Get them, boy!
Good boy. Follow their trail.
Thor lends me strength.
Sniff them out, boy! We will paint them here.
Ready to listen now?
Sniff them out, boy! We will paint the ground with their blood!
Who are these men you suspect of treason?
Thieves who stole my war spoils.
Looks abandoned. Are you sure someone is here?
The trail ends, but nobody's here.
Now we are searching for the alleged traitors. We can come in here and break some wood, and we are able to go underground, which we are going to do now.
Here, a hidden entrance. They might be lurking below. These pipes burst and flooded the tunnel.
All his work can withstand the icy kiss of Otis goddess.
Look there. The pipes cut through that wall. Could there be more rooms beyond?
Eivor, something is there.
Hold on.
So before we
We'll
go
find a way
into
through.
our cutscene by breaking in that door, we're going to backtrack just a second here and get our ability. There is one down here, which I am going to be covering next. We will have to move this out of the way, and it is a little tricky here. It might be a little bug here why we can't move it, but if you keep trying, eventually it will let you, and here is our ability.
The Romans were fine craftsmen. These chambers are vast and decorated and laced with piping.
Yet they went mad and vanished, just like their gods. Moira's books tell us so. Ah, here, you see? Spoils of war. Mine! Stolen from me! Ah! I am beset on all sides, Eivor. By plotters and schemers.
What kings and jarls are not? Your territory is vast and wealthy.
Everyday decisions I make change the lives of thousands. It is a burden few could bear. Yet I do. I do. You spoke with Moira. What did you learn?
She means well. I don't believe she would poison you. Not willingly. She also said she'd seen your illness before. In her own family, said it came on slow but was incurable.
No. No, this is not an illness. This is poison. Somehow someone is poisoning me.
Shh. Listen.
These will be the thieves who stole my
Now we
tribute.
need to find the source of the voices. There is going to be a door right here that has a lock on it. We're going to go ahead and flip back to that room we were just in, and it will be on the desk right in front of us along with some loot in here.
Wolf-kissed and Hafton, well met. Come, fill your bellies with mead.
You stole this tribute. By rights, this is mine. It was meant for me.
We stole nothing. Firefight gifted this to us for a hard day's battle.
And did you take my scout Olav in that battle? Your brother in arms? Did he too have to die for this tribute?
That was Olav? Damned fool! We thought he was a thief!
The only thieves here are the ones drinking my mead and spit-shining my silver! You! Cowards and traitors!
We are owed this bounty, Jarl. For battles won and blood let.
I do want to point out the choice is up to you what you want to make here, but overall this guy will die no matter what.
They only took their rightful share.
You are traitorous worms. But Eivor seems to think you deserve pity, so I will give it this once. Return my spoils to Doncaster, and I will wipe this day from my memory.
I can't do that. It is our share. We fought for it, killed for it, bled for it. If we don't get the glory, we deserve our share.
The barking will stop. They forced my hand.
Take hold of your fear, Hafton. It can poison your mind.
Firefight killed this man, not me. He forced my hand with sleights and trickery. He... Forgive me. I find it hot in these furs. The day must be warming. You have a meeting with Firefight. Is that not right?
I do, at the walls.
Yes, I know the place well. It is on the road between Jorvik and Picheringa. Press him, Eivor. As hard as you can. Never let up. And bring me proof of his treachery, or otherwise.
Now that we have completed that mission, we are ready to start our next mission, but you make sure that you loot this guy's body. He will have 100 pieces of silver on him, so do not forget that. Now we are ready to start our next mission, and that is going to be the Sun of Jorvik. It will be right here, so we're going to go ahead and flip this on. and we are just going to travel east of Jorvik. The map marker will be right here, and it's a little camp where we are going to get some cutscene and a dialogue, and I will talk to you right after.
Cast about this land, my friend.
Eivor, welcome. Join me in drowning. You made it. Come, have a drink.
You're a few horns deep already.
Yet still floating. Tell me, how did my old friend like his goblet gift?
There were other things on his mind. Your man Ulfre, for instance. He died protecting the spoils he stole from Hafton.
Ulfr. Poor Ulfr. I told him to mind your tongue, but he wags it like a slobbering dog.
Was Hafton always so easily riled?
No. Riches and glory have shaped him into something new. He's not the same man he used to be.
A Jarl is owed the spoils of war to spend as he sees fit, so it has always been.
That may be so, but Hafton hoards our wealth for himself, sharing neither gold nor glory.
What is this place? I expected an army, ready for warcraft.
This was our first camp in Northumbria. I came here with Hafton and his brothers, Ubba and Ivar. We besieged Jorvik and put King Alla in the cold ground. Those were good days, now too far gone.
What is all this?
My share of the treasure we took from those distant days. I buried it here for a rainy day. This bag is heavy with silver. Enough to pay for an army.
Come! Race me to Jorvik, Eivor. Remind me of the glories long gone.
You're too drunk to win a race.
Then have a drink. Make it fair.
What's keeping you, friend Eivor? Waiting for spring? Best not fall off your horse.
See you in Jorvik.
Faster, Eivor! Right! Faster, Eivor! Ride like Sleipnir's hooves!
Your horse is slow and her rider's drunk.
The god's not a fool!
Fly, my friend, fly. Show Firefight our asses. Well, keeping up?
My horse must be deeper in the cups than I am.
What are we doing in Jorvik? You haven't said.
Paying a visit to our kept King Richier. Long may he reign. I haven't enough men to beat the Picts alone, but with Richier and his Fyrd, we'll finish them off.
You would bring a puppet king into this fight, but not your Jarl.
Shh! Keep this to yourself. The streets have ears, the windows have eyes.
I did not agree to this level of deception. You should have told me this before.
Eivor, my friend. If I described my full strategy, we might never leave the campfire.
I prefer the light of a fire to the darkness of your plans. Don't do it again.
Things are better now, are they not?
Yeah.
I've been afraid to touch even a drop of wine since I wish your time happened, everyone.
Wait. A favor I must ask of you. Make no mention that Hafton is ignorant of our plans. It's better this way.
Are you mad? Rishi answers to Hafton. You put this man in grave danger if he defies his master's will.
Rishi cannot defy orders he has never heard, no? Trust me. I will take the blame should our plan fall apart.
Eivor the Wolf-Kissed and Halfdan's cupbearer? What a curious surprise.
I hope the day finds you and Jorvik well.
Yes, we scrape by, with what little we still own. But this new war should make us wealthy once again. Until our tribute is taken.
I smell the bile on your breath, King. Do not forget who is in charge here.
Oh, do remind me, Faravid. Yesterday it was Hafton, but today I hear whispers that you are leading the charge. I am confused.
Yes, you answer to Hafton. And now, he orders one final strike on the picked stronghold at Magnus.
To make war with the North on such a scale will require a hefty amount of silver and a large force of men.
My soldiers and silver are pledged already. I expect the same from you.
I have given my aid as well. The battle must be decisive.
I see. And you have these orders from Hafton in writing, yes?
So we
The
will have a
great
choice
man
here.
himself?
It's not too big of a deal right here, but Hafton did say do
Not
what we
with
have
us,
to,
but you can
so we
rest
are going to
assured
lie
Hafton
here.
has need of you. He expects a swift victory.
I'm sorry, Faravid, but duty compels me to refuse. Without strict orders from Hafton, I will not risk the lives of so many.
You deny me!
I do. To gift you an army puts my wealth and reputation at risk. That's not what Hafton wants. He needs a strong and loyal king.
You presume to know what Hafton wants.
Hearsay is not enough. For all I know, this is another of Hafton's tests.
The greatest snake in Northumbria that Saxon is. We need his army to take Magnus.
And we'll have it, if we falsify orders from Hafton ourselves.
You would do this? Draw up fake orders and pass them off as real?
That's it, and I know just who to speak with. Hjor of Jorvik. He'll know what we need.
Good. Hjor's favorite alehouse is nearby. Seek him there.
Now we are going to travel to a bar down this road. We are going to meet up with Hjor and get some false documents.
Not if it happens the way it did last time. Ugh.
What see you, old friend?
Blessings for the season! You goats!
Ale costs more than bread. Things were...
Hjor, just where I hoped you would be.
Eivor! Gods! You have come at just the right moment.
Right then, what's this?
Go home or get hurt, but you won't bother my friends.
I'll bother who I please, after I brick your face to the brains.
I'll split you!
Come!
Yeah!
Think you can guzzle the grub? Prove it!
Eivor, always the fighter.
Thank you, Wolf-Kissed. Those men will wake up soon enough.
With greater sense, I hope. What brings you back to Jorvik? Secret errands for Hafton. I need an army of men to face the Picts in the north.
Has Hafton planned an attack he cannot afford? That's not like him.
To be clear, Firefight made this plan, not Hafton.
Does Halfdan know of this plan, or...?
He doesn't, but he's given me leave to act as I must, for reasons I cannot share.
Yes, we've heard the rumors, and all our messages have gone unanswered.
Can you aid me with some trickery? Help me forge a set of orders from Hafton himself to force Rishia's cooperation. You'll be taking quite a risk. You'll have my thanks. We can meet outside the Royal Hall after you have the documents.
I'm feeling a bit dry over here.
Eivor, join me for a drink.
You both seem to have settled well in the city.
Yes, we do enjoy the comforts we have here. But I still think about Norway. The cold and the warmth. Stay on the road safe, Eivor.
I try to.
Blessings for the season! You go!
Here, take this forgery and pray that King Rishia sees nothing amiss. I trust you know what you're doing.
Straight from Hafton's hand, as you see.
Yes, yes. Well, if Hafton's loyal mules have pledged to fight, still, my help will come at a price.
If you're speaking of coin, I remind you that your soldiers are mine.
Hafton's, my good man. Hafton's soldiers, for these are Hafton's orders. Correct? But I jest. I jest.
All is in order, then.
If Hafton commands, I shall raise my feared, and you shall have your fighting army.
Good. Get them marching at once. This must happen soon.
As soon as they are mustered, Lord Firefight, and no sooner. Eivor, a moment with you?
I'll meet you at Stenway.
Firefight is Hafton's man. So are the Hemmings of Nottinghamshire, as are we here in Jorvik. But not you.
I don't like talk that dances around thorns.
For whom are you fighting, truly?
I fight for myself and my people.
As any great leader must.
Why ask me of loyalty? What are you seeking?
An innocuous question. Loyalty is a word that slides off the lips like honey. Sweet to the taste, but never lingering. There are things simmering in Northumbria, hidden from even you. Take heed, and have a care.
Firefight should be waiting at Stenway.
Now that we have completed those two first opening missions, we are ready to go into our next mission, and that is going to be Honor's Hubris. Our map location will be right here, which we are going to travel there now. Once we arrive at this fort, we are going to talk to Firefight and get some dialogue, and we are ready for battle.
Where are the Saxons? We need them to take the fortress.
Patience. Ricier promised an army.
What about Jor and Jovina?
Lovina is ahead with a dozen of Jorvik's swords. Come. Our Saxon allies have reached Magnus. We should march.
So everybody's going to be traveling up this road, which we are going to do now. I'm going to cut some of this out because it is kind of a long road. I don't want to eat up too much time here. But once you get up here, we will get a cutscene and we are ready for our war.
This goes well. Firefight army.
Over here.
The battle is near.
On the battlefield once more, old friend.
Yes, my Jarl. As in days of old.
Who are you to speak of the old days? The days when my word was bond.
The days when the light of my glory lit the world. How dare you speak of those days as if they meant anything to a traitor like you?
Who told you of this?
My Saxon vassal is more loyal than any man in my army.
Ricier, that silk-tongued devil.
Silk-tongued and loyal to the end, you backstabbing curs. Both of you, traitorous schemers.
In this dialogue, we will have a choice here, and the choice will not matter. No outcome is going to change. They will both be the same, so we're going to go ahead and choose one and move on.
Easy for you. Nobody's poisoning your damn wine.
Enough bickering, all of you. We are at the edge of war. Preserve your rage for the enemy.
Lufina talks sense. We fight this battle and we end this war. At this moment, nothing else matters.
Look there. The pigs send a message.
Raven Tamer, with me. You will talk them into a surrender with your sword-sharp tongue.
Turn tail and run back beyond the wall.
The Romans built that wall to keep us out. But they are gone, and we remain. Someday you too will disappear.
Wall or no wall, we have more gods than you.
We may have but one god heathen, but we have many more friends.
Who now is the rightful king of Northumbria? The kingdom has spoken!
Glory for Hafton! I will have your head, Ricia! You bastard box! Your man!
Remember practice of the front?
Extend the ladders!
Scouts! And may the scouts remember us!
drawbridge down.
For the coward, King Ricia!
This is the last of them!
You try the other way!
For Thor! For Ragnar! For Hafton! Ah, the sweet taste of victory! And Hamartia defeated. Was he the thorn at my back? The traitor I suspected all this time?
Save your praise, Hafton. Hamartia may yet live.
That coward will be dead in a snowdrift somewhere. It matters not.
This day is not done until we've seen his corpse. Do not relent. Not yet.
Eivor, rise like an eagle or caw like a crow.
Hold the wall!
Hamartia! There!
He's fleeing to the north!
You meet the spirits this day, traitor.
Faithful counselor, please help me back to Jorvik. Let my heart expire at home.
I have no favors left to offer you, Rishi. Soon you will walk beside your god.
But I see no light. I feel no warmth. Only an icy darkness, a cave.
Hell's frozen door welcoming you.
What waits for me there, Eivor? What waits for me?
A traitor's death for a treasonous fool.
He was the hero in tales he told himself. The Saxon who loved his homeland. You cannot begrudge him that.
There is something in that. No more Saxon kings, Eivor. I am through playing the puppeteer. The fate of this Shire rests on my shoulders alone.
You'll take the crown yourself, and the extra burden it brings.
I will. But I will not rule alone. My friends, my allies, will keep me standing upright. Let us talk of our alliance in Jorvik. Leave this king to his winter kingdom.
Next up in our missions, we have a Blood and Bonds. We are going to have to travel back to Jorvik, and we are going to see Hafton there as the king, and he is going to be the overall king here. And we are just going to get our cutscene, and we are ready to start our mission.
I've an iron stomach and a power.
Go on, steady your balls. And ask her to shake asses with you.
Moira, is Hafton about?
Eivor, welcome. Hafton has stepped outside with Firefight. They shouldn't be far.
Come on! The challengers!
Vi skal gangen ännu.
Rishi, I struggle to be surprised.
I was caught up.
The ceremony hastens to start. Let's not keep the crowd waiting.
Eivor! Yes, let us go. To inscribe our names in history. Have you had enough fun? My crowning must come soon.
I'll save some for later. Let's make a king of you.
To Eivor and the Raven clan of Mercia, our newest ally in blood and glory!
To Hafton King, I lift my horn and raise my brow to speak this praise. Crown spire, stout oak of Valkyries, spinner of battle wisdom. Long may you live and rule. Skull! Skull! Moira, what is this metal? It's soft like Roman pipes.
Ah, that's lead. A toxic metal.
And was it lead that drove the Romans mad? Can metal do this to a man?
Oh, God in heaven, yes. The Romans knew this well. And my poor mother, she drank from cups like these for so long.
You... all these years you gifted me poison! You gifted me madness!
Old friend, please. Your sickness has clouded your judgment.
This sickness was no accident. I trusted you.
Sheath your weapon, Firefight.
Eivor, make this man see sense. He's old, sick, and his mind is unclear.
Horse shit! You want me dead, you lying shithog? I was a fool to not see it!
Choice is up to you here. I'm going to go ahead and blame Firefight for this. You can do what your moral compass wants to, but I do feel like he did plan this and he has been up to this all along, so I'm going to go ahead and choose that option. But overall, this choice will not matter. If you do choose to try to reason with Hafton, he will just banish Firefight from this kingdom and you will have to walk him out of the kingdom and he'll be having a sob story. But we're just going to go ahead and fight him because that's a little bit more interesting.
How a leader should behave? Hafton, come to your senses.
Now bleach!
The end of our road.
Stand, you treasonous bastard! Stand and fight me!
Old friend, do you remember the days we raced our horses across the length of this land? You were always faster. You always won. Because I let you win, my Jarl. So I will let you win. One last time. We will meet once more in the corpse hole.
Hafton, it's time I go. I am leaving for Mercia, going home.
sign of friendship. A bond between our clans, a symbol of the pain and suffering it took to win the peace.
I hope we were right about him.
Of Blood and Bonds was the final mission of this arc, and we are ready to hand this into Randvi, so we are going to head to Ravensthorpe and turn this in.
Good to see. I entered Eurvicscire to meet Hafton Jarl, and I left a friend of Hafton the king. We have an oath at last.
Good. Very good.
Right after handing that arc back to Randvi, we are going to get a new quest without starting anything, and that is Lost Glory. We walk back into the longhouse right here, and Sigurd is going to let us know Ubba is here, and Ubba is going to let us know what he feels about Eivor. Now, if you gave him the axe, you will get a ring that is worth 63 pieces of silver. If you did not give Eivor his axe when you killed him, you will have to do a fist fight with Ubba, and then right after you win, you guys are friends again, and you will not hear anything about it.
Thank me.
For sending my brother to his just reward. In spite of the harm he caused you and everyone around you, I could not keep him in line in this life. But I have no doubt the Old Father will put him to good use in the next.
A darkness followed your brother, one I am not sure he understood. But as you say, he is now where he belongs.
He is. And as a show of my thanks, I came to offer you a gift. A token of my respect.
Thank you.
Put it to good use, Wolf-Kissed. And may we meet again soon. On a battlefield if the fates are kind.
So quick mistake here, this mission was called Reap What You Sow, and that is with Ubba, and that is just at Ravensthorpe. Now we will also have a mission that we can start, and that is going to be Lost Glory. It'll be right here in Eurvicscire, and we are just going to head back to Jorvik, and we are going to talk to Hafton, and we are just going to go to the Royal Hall.
Moira, is something wrong?
Weep for Northumbria.
Is it Hafton? Has he gotten worse?
His heart is broken. He's a mere shadow of himself. With Faravid lost and his brothers away, he wallows in paranoia and sadness.
I could speak with him. Where is he now?
Wandering the fields of Pitteringa with his beloved Beonton.
I'll find him. Thank you, Moira.
Pitteringa is in the east.
Now we are going to go speak to Hafton. His location is going to be right here on the map. It's going to be right over here on the right, and we are going to travel to that town now. He is going to be in the very back on a bench crying, and we are just going to get some dialogue. We're going to go find his hammer real quick, and we are ready to close out this mission.
Where's that husband of yours?
What do you see, Sunan?
No glory, no hope. No.
Stand up, Hafton. I'm taking you back to Jorvik. Up, my lord. You're a king. You're not allowed to sulk. Men bled and died to sit you on that throne. So go, sit.
My brother, Ivar. Did he die well?
He died fighting.
You slew my brother and never said a word. You kept this from me.
It was no secret. Ubba knew, did he not?
Leave me.
I will not. I've come to see you safely home. Now get up.
I mislaid my hammer. I think Beonton ran off with it, but I'm not I'm not well, Eivor.
I'll find your hammer, and then you'll come with me.
I was on my way to Scarborough. If you find my hammer, bring it to me there.
The hammer's location will be right here on your map. We can take the mountainside to get up there and drop down on it. There is a band of wolves on it along with the dog. We're just going to kill all the wolves, grab the hammer, and take it back to Hafton.
There is Bjornton, guarding the hammer. Half drunk needs his hammer. The lighthouse. Hafton awaits. This hammer is not meant to be thrown, Hafton. Remember that next time.
My father, Ragnar, he gifted this to me. Took it off a Finnish chief. Still warm with blood when he handed it to me. I had 14 winters.
Ragnar Lothbrok was a great king.
A Finnish arrow killed my mother. A shield maiden she was. As fierce as a wolf swallowing the sun. My father swore to kill the men who took her from us. And he did. 14 against 1. But that was years ago in the east. And this is the west, where my father lies dead. A pile of bones in a pit of snakes.
And here we are, still telling stories of his life and deeds.
How did my brother die?
With his hand on his axe, awaiting the maidens of the battle slain.
Now he drinks at our father's side, awaiting the war at the end of days. Beoton, my boy! Come here, boy!
A dog always forgives, but he needs you home. All of Northumbria does.
Do a last thing for me. Light the beacon for all to see, and let it burn.
And now that will totally complete Eurvicscire. Now there is a synchronization spot up there, and another thing is there is a chest right below us. I will show you how to get there. We just have to bust open this well, and it will be down here. Now that we have completed Eurvicscire and these 2 missions, we are going to be wrapping up entry 33 and we are ready to start our next arc in entry 34. As always, I hope this walkthrough guide has been super helpful. If it has been, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. If you have any questions at any time, feel free to drop a comment down below, or you can hit me up personally on my Instagram. The link is in the description box, and I will see you guys next time. Goldhat, signing off.